Snowdon, there's no train, so sorry about that. So yeah, you don't have to go hell for leather and, you know, take your time over the hill and far away. You see what's over there. The classic view, if there is such a thing, is probably looking this direction at the beacon where some of us were this morning. Welcome back. We're now evening, waiting for the sunset. We've all met up and he's got a good group here again, and we're heading up to, it's either called the Pinnacle or the Saddle, depending on who's calling it what. It's a nice evening again, sun's out, the wind's dropped a bit. I've had an afternoon out playing, went to Croom National Trust Place, so I'll bob up a few images from this afternoon just to keep you going. But yeah, it's potentially looking like a good evening again. I'd say we've got a good team up here and some new faces as well. So while I'm walking up the hill, I'm going to shut up and I'll speak to you when I get to the top. As you can see by the light on my face, the sun's going down a bit, and not suggesting that we've all taken the same photograph or anything, but let me just show you this from the front. This is sad. This is photographers, apart from one, which I just got in his picture, apart from one shooting that way. Look at this. There's 4 cameras, all set at exactly the same height, all aimed, apart from that one, in exactly the same direction. How sad is that, eh? Just to get that. Some hill that's someone stuck in the middle of this lovely valley. It's just not right, is it really? Anyway, back to the main subject that we're here for. I'm here with a few folk that I've never seen before, never met before, which is cool. We always like new faces. The sun's going down. If I can show you, let's see if we can just dial you down a bit, show you what the sun's doing behind me. There we go, look at that, isn't that pretty? Very nice. Right, come back, where are you? You're there. Yeah, so sun's going down that way, so we're expecting a nice little bit of colour coming over this side. Whether it works or not, I don't know. Got a polarizer on there, not sure. It's got a little bit of an arc in it. The sun's a little bit too far around to work with a polarizer, I think. If I panic, I'll take it off. I might drop a grad in as well, just to tone the sky down a little bit. Standard settings for me, f8 or f11. Tripod ISO 100, so yeah, simple as that. We're just going to wait for the light. The light's going down and there is a bank of cloud over there in the distance. We could lose it a bit early, but yeah, we'll see how we get on with this. If it works, I'll pop it on and let you have a look. If it don't, I'll show you one of theirs. It's the same as mine anyway. So yeah, speak to you in a bit. Right, I've just had to force the camera back on and speak to you. The sun's gone down behind the clouds and he's been sat up for about 15, 20, 30 minutes.
Longer than that, 3/4 of an hour.
3/4 of an hour he's had his camera set up. No, really, it's gone. It's gone. It goes. So yeah, it's the way it goes. Let's face it, we've got 4 visits and this is the 3rd visit, and I don't think we're going to beat this morning, to be honest. And you'd already seen this morning before I switched on this evening. So yeah, we can't really complain. But I've got no rush to go anywhere, so we'll sit around and see what happens after the sun's gone down. I've taken a couple of images facing that direction. What they look like, I don't know. but we can't be down. This morning was epic, so I quite like that view though. That's better than my view. How comes you got that?
Because
his is better than mine.
I've been here 3/4 of an hour.
His is better than mine. I'll put his image up and pretend it's mine, shall I? No, the sun's gone, so that's it. I'm not finished yet, so I will get back and talk to you in a little while. See if I can find something that's after darkish, and see if we can set the camera up and take something. Even if the lights start coming on down in the town, might be quite nice. And other than that, we're going for a curry tonight. All on Andrew. Cheers, mate.
Yep. Cheers, Andrew.
Well, that's what he's told us anyway. I don't know how true it is. Yeah, going for a curry tonight, and we're back here again for sunrise, and we're going to North Hill.
North Hill?
North Hill. North Hill, which is the other side of that big one, for sunrise. So fingers crossed, we might get a bit of an inversion like we did this morning. If we do, I'll be running around like a headless chicken again, I would have thought. So, yep, see how it goes. If I don't see you in a minute, I'll see you in the morning. Bye. I thought I'd switch you back on just to talk through the camera settings a little bit. As I said before, I was having a laugh before. It's been a good weekend. We've had a joke and a laugh and a bit of a play. We've got all the cameras set up in a line pretty much. The light went off really quick, as I just said. But yeah, shooting down to the beacon, which is the tall one. Tomorrow morning we're going to be the other side of that on North Hill. The light went off really quick because it dropped down behind a cloud. But there is a little bit of colour on these wispy stratus things up in the top. You've got a little bit up there, and there's a little bit of pink over in the background. I've taken a varied amount of shots because there's people walking around, so I can clone them out. I might even leave them in because this is a busy little track, and yeah, they sort of add a little bit of something to the hills. We may get a little bit of low cloud later on. It may get a bit inverted. It's very hazy, very misty. But yeah, that's the image. That's what we're looking at down there. The light has gone off. I think I might have got one with the light on it. Just been talking to Simon, I think it is. He's got a Nikon on the go, and his image looks really good on the back of the camera. But no, it's been a good day. And Gareth Danks is here as well, another celebrity that I got to meet, which is pretty cool. If I can get him on camera later on, I will, and just say a quick hello. That's the image, f11, ISO 100, and now it's down to half a second, and a 2-second timer, of course, just to keep it steady. Watching a master at work, a true master. He's trying to play it cool and play it down, but
yeah, we're all.
Shh! Don't tell him. He's a bit camera shy. Oh, he's taking the same shot as me, so it can't be that bad, can it? This is the.
Be careful now.
I'm trying to think of words. I always screw up when I say that. I was going to say the ethereal, but that doesn't mean anything.
Well, no, it sounds good.
This is the ethereal, which doesn't mean anything, but sounds good.
I hope most people watching this don't know what that means either.
No, I'll put subtitles down the bottom for you. But I thought I'd better put him on camera, because everyone else seems to put all the famouses on camera, don't they, really? Even though he doesn't want to class himself as a famous, probably. And I've shoved my camera in a few people's faces, and they don't particularly like it. But still, yeah. Anything to say? Apart from bugger off?
No, you carry on. It's great to be this side of the camera. I ain't got to worry about it.
He is, yeah. He's not doing any vlogging. He's just playing with his camera.
Just having fun. That's it. Yeah, it's all just about being able to mess up and no one
chill
seeing
out
on
and no
camera.
one knows.
But to be honest, this was the glow I was hoping for.
Yeah, I've just taken this. It's quite nice. Yeah.
I think in the morning would definitely be the better shot, but this is.
Oh, it's anything like this morning, mate. Honest.
It really is.
Fantastic.
Peaceful. Apart from all these people talking.
The fight is in the morning to get the best spot, to be honest.
No.
But yeah, right. I'm definitely going, because I said I've been going for the last 3 times. I keep switching you back on. So yeah, see you in the morning. Bye. And as if by magic, it's morning. Hello again. Last night you noticed we were up on the hill and we were trying to get the sunset. This morning we're up bright and early. We met up at about 5:45 for a 6 o'clock start, and we met up at Sugarloaf even, and we walked up to the top of North Hill. There's not a lot on North Hill, it's just a little lump of rock and half a dozen photographers. Andy Maguire and Gareth Danks have gone down the hill to somewhere called Pride Rock. We've come up on the top to have a look. When I looked out the window this morning, it was foggy, so potentially going to be a bit of a cloud inversion this morning. And of course we've got up to the top of the hill and looking over Malvern, we've got a cloud inversion again, so buzzing really. The only problem is, and excuse me while I just move the camera around, the only problem is I did this yesterday morning. We got the cloud inversion yesterday morning, which was pretty spectacular. This is a bit thicker. It looks quite cool actually this morning. It's very thick, and the orange in the background is really nice because there's no clouds above the horizon. So when the sun comes up, it's just going to light straight across the top of the fog, so that's going to light it up. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's pretty much the same photographs as yesterday. I've got no foreground interest at the moment. I've got the 70-200 on, and I'm just shooting a complete pano. I'm bracketing it so I can keep the highlights from the sun coming up on the horizon to the low lights down in the village. Doing a full sweep on the pano, moving the camera around, trying to make sure that we don't miss any overlaps. It'll probably be quite a big stitch, to be honest, but I'm just interested to see what it'll come out like, how big the resolution will be, and whether you pick up all the detail in the fog all the way around. I know the 70-200 is a pretty sharp lens, so I'm interested to see that. I've put the wide angle on before just to get a wide scope if all else fails, but yeah, pretty good. Quite excited for what this morning's going to bring, and we haven't had a look at the other side yet. I'm pretty sure the other side's going to be the same, so all in all, it's a good start to the morning. It's well worth getting up. As you can probably tell, I've moved position and we've come down to the end of the hill a little bit. Got the camera set up down here in front of me, and I've put my orange coat on because it's really windy down this end. We were sheltered up there, but it's really windy. The reason I've come down here purely is because this rock here behind me. You've got this rock, then you go up to there to the Malvern Hills there at the background, and then you've got all the cloud inversion going on down there. Pretty amazing all the way around. So yeah, I know it's windy, I know it's cold, but I've wrapped up as warm as I possibly can, and all we've got to do now is wait for the sun to come up. It's about the same as yesterday, as I said before, but still don't take the excitement away. It's still exciting, still don't know what you're going to get, and the fog's different. It's a thicker, denser fog, and it's coming up in patches, which is quite nice. So I'm going to wait for the sun to come up, wait for it to grab this hill, get a nice shot of the rocks, get a nice shot of the hill and everything, and then I'm going to put the longer lens back on and start shooting some details. So yeah, God, it's blowing a hoolie and it's freezing. I'm absolutely freezing, but fun and exciting. So I'll point you around that way for a bit, have a look at the sun coming up, and the clouds are starting to form now to give you a little bit of interest in the sky. But yeah, it's definitely a cold one and it's blowing an absolute gale. Oh, I can hear it, I know that. Right, speak to you in a bit. bloody freezing here. And the clouds coming over the top there now are bloody mental. God only knows what he's doing over that side. Morning, mate. Yeah, pretty spectacular to be honest. Oh, crazy dude. Probably can't see me very well now, and oh, the wind the wind is mental. It's gone a bit foggy. The world's disappearing. Let me wipe you off. Hang on a minute, stay there. Can you see everything I was shooting behind? Just turn you around there. The hillside up there, bloody gone. There's nothing there. And if you look out to the fog, same again, the fog's disappearing. So yeah, I'm sheltered down here because it's blowing an absolute mental one. But it's still cool. I love this sort of conditions. I love it. It's feeling good. Makes you feel alive. And the wind, yeah, well, God, you wouldn't believe the fog blowing over here now. Everything's gone, everything. Be interesting to see what happens when the sun comes up, and I hope you can hear me. These are really good tests for these microphones, that's for sure, because it's going sideways here. I'll try and turn you around in a minute and show you the grass behind me. Everything's going that direction at 100 miles an hour. I've got my bag on my tripod, if you look now. Got my bag hung on the tripod, just trying to stop it from falling over. Dug the spikes in the ground, but it still looks like it's falling over. Let me get my cleanie cloth back out again. Give you another wipe. Oh, yeah, it's bonkers, absolutely bonkers. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. I'm the only one down at the moment. I think everyone's taking refuge on the back of the hill, but I've got to stay here. I've got this rock and I've got the hill set up. If we get a break in this and the sun comes up, we might just get something a bit more unique, a bit different. So you never know. If not, it's been a great morning, and sorry about that. Yeah, if not, it's been a great morning and a great weekend. We've had 2 sunrises, 2 sunsets, a great curry last night, absolute great bunch of lads. It's been fantastic meeting Andrew Maguire. Cheers, Andrew, for putting this on. If you're doing it again next year, I'm back on it. And we were trying to talk him into vlogging again, and I think he's tempted to have another go. So yeah, come back, Andrew, we need you. And yeah, Gareth as well. Thanks for chatting last night, Gareth. It's absolutely great meeting you as well. All the other guys as well I've met. Made a good friend with Simon. I think Simon's going to join into the Landscapephotography Adventures, me Facebook group. I think he's going to join and be a bit of admin for down in this neck of the woods. Because again, this is a place we can come to. I can bring anyone down here. The hills are easy walks, great views, and you never know what you're going to get in the morning. Oh my God. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Ciao for now. Just up on the top of the hill before, and it was blowing an absolute stinking hoolie up there, and so I've come down the side. There's a lot of red heather down here, a lot of red dead ferns, sorry. So I've come down, I've got a nice diagonal from the line, got these nice little green stuff down here, and I've tried to put this little like footpath or sheep track or whatever it is leading up into the sun. So I took a couple of images down here. I know I said goodbye at the top, but I might say goodbye down here as well, just in case you didn't hear me at the top. Been a great morning, a great weekend. Probably snap a few more images with a long lens on. I put the 70-200 back on now and just look for some little detail shots. The fog's just fantastic in the distance. It really, really is nice. I've had a thoroughly enjoyable weekend. great bunch of people, nice meeting some new people, new faces. I'm going to walk back up now, see if I can find some of them. And yeah, till next time, till next week, don't forget like and subscribe, tell your friends, and share this video, eh? Leave a comment below as normal, and I'll check you out now, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now, bye. Before I go, and if you can hear me with all this wind, is I've just thought I'd show you the 360-degree views. I've got myself a helper here, looking after the tripod, and this is the view we've got now. Now the sky's gone clear, all the mist has rolled away, so it's pretty good, pretty awesome, and I'm blowing off my feet.
Go for a coffee, or have we given you?
I'm game.
Time, yeah.
What are you
I'll do
I'm more thinking bacon salad. Yeah, why not?